This is the award-winning Lee Pitts Live.
Brought to you by the North Law Firm. For car accidents and negligent security cases, call Joe at 239-337-1191. By Crime Stoppers of Southwest Florida. Report crimes and get paid with nobody knowing your identity. 1-800-700-TIPS. And by Lee Health. Southwest Florida, welcome back to Lee Pitts Live for another edition. We're here at the School District of Lee County, and the accommodations have just been outstanding. We got a fabulous show in store for you today. We get a chance to talk to Jim Griffin. He's the Executive Director of Sidney and Berne Davis Art Center. Burning down the house. Inside joke, folk. Also, we get a chance to talk to Nadare Salim and representatives here from the foster care program, and Girl Talk. All that's happening on Lee Pitts Live. We'll be right back. Southwest Florida, welcome back. We're so thrilled to have Jim here, who's a pillar in our community. Jim, let's bump you in.
Cheers.
First of all, the Sidney and Berne Davis Art Center, whenever I've come to that particular facility downtown, it seems to me to be I have so much pride in what has taken place there and what is taking place in the future. Please tell our audience, what is the Sidney and Berne Davis Art Center?
The Sidney and Berne Davis Art Center is a multifunctional, multi-purpose art center which utilizes the former federal building, originally a United States Post Office building built in 1933, and it's located downtown on First Street. And it was later converted to a federal building, a courthouse, and then it sat empty for a number of years, just falling apart, basically. And I approached the federal government and the city of Fort Myers about converting the building to an art center and raising the money to restore it. And after some lengthy negotiations, we got the building for 99 years for $1 a year, and I paid that in advance. But accepted the response.
You paid the $99 in advance, man. You went into the treasure chest. That's
not bad for an entire city block. But
wow.
But I accepted the responsibility of raising well, at that time it was $6 million to restore the building, and we've done that. The community stepped up, and probably 90% of the money came from local sponsors and corporate sponsors and private donors, and we raised that money. We also got some grants from the state, and the city helped us out as well, and we raised the money necessary to restore.
I mean, you really turned it into like a landmark downtown. And of course, I know you hear this all the time when those lights come on at night, and you see that take place with the lights on the building and those whatever that is. What is that thing?
It's actually a piece of public art sponsored by Florida Power and Light, and a lot of people ask that question. What is that? Well, it's a piece of art, and the left cylinder is the Latin names of the plants that Thomas Edison used in his rubber experiments, and the right cylinder stumps everybody because it's in Creek Indian, and it tells the story of the Seminole Indian migration to Southwest Florida, and there's a very intense light on the inside, and it projects that message all over the buildings around that block.
That's amazing. I was there for a wedding one night, and we did it out there on the steps, and around a certain time the lights came. It was just enchanting. So I don't want to spend the whole interview on the lights, but good job with that. Now, it's only been 11 years that you've been in the building?
This is our 11th season.
It seems longer because of all of the stuff that's going on there all the time. Does it seem longer to you?
It does, because my hair was a lot darker when I started.
Okay.
But yeah, this is our 11th season, and annually we have about 130,000 visitors come through the Art Center for our various programs. We do visual and performing arts. We have film festivals, we have fashion shows, we have lots of student activities, and it's just a multifunctional place that anybody and everybody can come to.
A pillar on the River District. Heck, you've even had Lee Pitts Live in there taping TV shows over the years.
Honored to, yes.
It's always a great accommodation.
Yes.
What can patrons expect from Sidney and Berne Davis Art Center going forward?
Well, our big project right now, we're getting close to completion, is the rooftop sculpture garden. And from day one, when I got that building, I wanted to utilize every square inch of that space. It's a 23,000 square foot space. But the rooftop was unoccupied. It wasn't designed to be occupied, but I wanted to make it a place, a destination where people can come, enjoy sculpture, and put a stage up there as well. So we're going to have a concert series up there, and we're going to have dinner, sunset dinners, and maybe some brunches, and just utilize the space for everybody.
So from day one, when you were starting to think about what the building realizing its full potential, you had that rooftop and concept in your head all that time?
Yes, and every phase of construction we've done something to get us up there, because, like, for instance, the elevator didn't go to the roof.
Okay.
Now it does.
Okay.
So when we restored that 1933 elevator, we had to bring it up to code. Well, I added a landing on the roof. And another step, we had to put an exterior staircase on the east side of the building, because when they built the building, all the entrances and exits were on the east side. So current code, you have to be able to get out of the building on that side, on the east side. So we had to build an external stair. Well, we had that go all the way up to the roof.
People see that when we pass through
Yeah.
there. I mean, we're just so fortunate. I know I'm just saying this, you don't have to say anything. We're just so fortunate to have you in that position and have somebody with your vision there, because I can't wait to bring Lee Pitts Live up to that rooftop and use that natural sunlight to tape our show, and I'm already plugging that right now, so that's going to happen.
Right.
When you're ready, you let me know. We'll bring the whole TV set up there, and we'll just use that natural sunlight. Keep up the good work there.
Yes.
Now, when I've come there, when I'm not doing a television show, I've been able to just see various art exhibits in that main room there, and I've been there for receptions and things of that nature. Does that change throughout the year?
Yeah, we actually do a different show every month, and most people know about Art Walk, which is the first Friday of every month, and that's the opening of our new shows. We actually have 2 new galleries now. So we got the main gallery downstairs, and then we finished up the second floor, and we've got the Capitol Gallery up there. So we do 2 different shows every month.
And you're a nonprofit?
We are.
Because I don't know if it's still the case, I don't want to mess anything up, but they used to just, when I came to the door, they just said donations accepted, and we walked in for free.
Yep.
But I still gave a nice little $200 donation.
Yeah.
And people, that's a write-off, so people can go to your website that we have on the screen and donate money as well.
Anytime, yes, so that is possible on our website.
Okay.
But we
Go
do
ahead.
a lot of free events, so anybody can come to the Art Center. We do some high-end events too. Like we just did a gala fundraiser, and we raised a significant amount of money to help us finish off that rooftop. But anybody can come to the Art Center.
When you look at Sidney Berne Davis Art Center 5 years from now, what would please you when you say, hey, these things are just as we visualize it?
Well, we hope to continue growing our audience as it has been doing for the past 11 seasons. We want to see that 130,000 annual visitation up to 200,000 annual visitation. A significant portion of our programming is on the weekends. We want something every night going on at the Sidney Berne Davis Art Center.
When you first got there, the River District wasn't bustering like it is now. It is a booming downtown experience at Fort Myers River District downtown. You guys are right at the epicenter of that. How do you tie into all those different activities going on downtown?
Well, I actually like to take a little bit of credit for being one of the sparks that ignited downtown, because when I did approach the federal government and the city of Fort Myers, downtown was dead. I mean, it was
dead.
It was without life.
Well, a lot of people don't remember that. I do.
It wasn't it wasn't that long ago, but I went to the city and I said, if you bring the arts to downtown, everything else will follow.
Right.
So we did, as soon as we announced that there was going to be an art center, other galleries started moving into downtown. And then we started Art Walk, and then we had all the people. So the people mean numbers, and when you got the numbers, then the restaurants say, hey, those people are hungry, they want to get something to eat. So the restaurants started moving in downtown. Then the retail started moving in downtown. Now we've got a big hotel going on.
That's right.
So
And
we were the spark that got things going.
That's right, and you don't know this, but I interviewed the folk from the Arcade Theater, and they talked about how all of these things work together. And me, as a layman, I never understood how the arts is so vibrant to developing a downtown or like a touristy area. Yeah. It's very important all around the country.
Absolutely, and you can have, as we do, a beautiful historic downtown with magnificent architectural buildings. But if you don't have anything going on, people aren't going to come. So we provide the incentive and the destination for people to come downtown.
And you play with Naples Philharmonic. You still play with them. I actually have a renowned musician here. What's the name of that instrument you play?
I play viola.
Having done that and been a part of that, how does that translate into what you're doing now as well?
Well, I grew up here in Southwest Florida, and I was very fortunate to go to the Juilliard School. And it was way too cold up in New York, so I moved right back down here, and I saw downtown as a blank canvas to do something, and we created the Sidney and Berne Davis Art Center. And I also won a position 30 years ago with the Naples Philharmonic when they just opened the doors at the Naples. It's Artist Naples now.
Right.
But I was I was among probably 200 applicants to audition, and I got one of the positions. So this is my 30th season with the Naples Phil. Now, with all that cultural experience, I'm able to draw from that, and bring some of those amazing artists that I went to school with at Juilliard are now in prestigious positions all over the world. I get to bring them here to Fort Myers. It's not hard to do in February when it's freezing cold up there to get them to come to Southwest Florida.
All right, man. Keep up the good work, Jim. We're just blessed to have you in the community. Looking forward to getting a TV show out there again and continue to highlight some of the great things that are happening there, okay?
Always a pleasure.
As the saying goes on this particular show, for those who say it can't be done, they're usually interrupted by people like Jim and all the other fine people at the Sidney and Berne Davis Art Center who are doing it. We'll be right back. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching Lee Pitts Live. Of course, I'm Lee Pitts, the host of Lee Pitts Live. We're here at the Holiday Inn Airport in Fort Myers, and I want you to continue to watch Lee Pitts Live on television, on YouTube, and of course, listen to us on radio. But to get all of your shows to come right to you, just click on that subscribe button right there, and Lee Pitts Live will come right to you, your time, your way. That's Lee Pitts Live.